の罪を隠す者は必ずや苦痛を得る。
完全無欠のものだけが信仰に値するんでしょうか。
わしは倒れん、お主は倒れんぞ。誰一人として倒させはせんよ。
笑ったわね。人を信頼するのは人から信頼されるのと同じように安心感を得られる。そうでしょう。そうだよ、サンクタの主に会えたんだ。主ならやっぱり生徒後期の中にいてくれた方がいいよ。未来の生き方を決めるのは私たち自身なんだから。自分の傑作を見てみなさいよ。まあいい加減その辛気臭い面やめたら。少なくともまだ私たちにできることは残ってるんだから。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Late Night at Rankwood. Are you ready for our special guests of tonight? They are none other than Miss Greta Stone and her longtime teammate and director. 5 long years have passed since you two last worked together. I heard you spent quite a fortune renting an entire city plate for filming. It seems you're rather optimistic on the box office performance of this new production.
Darling, even if I had invested in the sequel of Captain Columbia, I wouldn't dare predict the box office performance this early. The taste of the audience is changing quite fast. They're treating Rankwood like a snack bar that's offering something new every day. This is where you can see the pristine white halls of Laterano, the wet alleys of Syracuse after a rain, the mysterious bamboo groves hidden within the mountains of Yen, and all sorts of other scenes created by an assemblage of set pieces. When Rankwood planned its core, they also constructed the first group of city plates for filming purposes. We rented one of those. To ensure we have sets authentic enough to meet the theme and settings of our production, we rebuilt every single scene and studio on the city plate. I remember Steven stepping into the production set for the first time and saying, "What was it you said again?" Ah, that's right. It's immersive beyond expectation. That's what you said. Once our production reaches the final leg of filming, we'll take the city plate to Rankwood Lake. And trust me, you'll be so enraptured that you won't even care about what Steven wrote.
It was decades ago when we last saw a set like this in an actual film. It was a promotional flick for the Pioneer movement. Ugh, a boring period film is not going to get anyone excited.
Explosions and car chases. Do we really need those cheap thrills in every movie we see? The Colombian spirit needs more, and Rankwood producers are better than that. Most have already forgotten that this obscure little town made its name and prospered because several small-time producers came here to make pioneer movement films for the Union. Pictures of young actors in the role of frontier folks were showcased in countless advertisements. They became symbols of the wondrous pioneer vision. This was the very first Colombian dream that we created.
It was a cruel deception.
That's far from the truth. These talented boys and girls who starred in these inspiring films gave strength to the starving pioneers who would have given up the fight against the unforgiving frontiers without them. Films can help you set aside your struggles and gain faith that everything is within reach. And this is exactly the belief that our work wishes to convey to the audience.
Wow! Even I'm becoming a fan of yours. Well, Director Steven, is there anything you would like to share with the audience before we end?
Steven and I promise everyone that this will be a magnificent film, a romantic film, a Colombian film. It will not be a history textbook, but an epic drama filled with conflict. We will follow an aristocratic couple that must face a chaotic storm of inner desires and find their true selves trapped within their carnal forms, even if they must resort to murder to defeat their obstacles and attain a climax with death. Will the protagonists face the taunting machinations of fate alone, or will they follow their hearts in the pursuit of perfection and me?
从我做起。春暖花开，阳光明媚，正是游园赏景的好时节。叶园欢迎各地旅客前来参观游览。叶园的叶是睡前十里，即是八方之意。千年前，一位仙师为隐居于此，修建了这座密室的园子，其中囊括了由东至西，从南到北大研各处的珍宝与风光。大约300年前，经过与天师后人的协商，叶园的部分区域对外开放，逐渐成为百造市民节假日度假休闲的好去处。如今，叶园内时常有新的区域开放，也会定期举行展会，展出一些稀世珍宝，为旅客朋友带来不一样的体验。为了方便大家购买叶园门票，现推出限时优惠折扣、家庭套票与送票上门服务，可拨打购票热线80808，或在百造城际网络上搜索叶园购票进行购买。美丽叶园，人人有责。为了让游客们拥有更好的游园环境，我们向各位发出倡议：8个不要从我做起。不要乱扔垃圾。2. 不要触摸动物。3. 不要采摘植物。4. 不要投喂池林。5. 不要乱涂乱画。6. 不要大声喧哗。不要进行密物。8. 禁区。
もう少しだけ私に見ることを許してください。タルラの真実を。
人は決してコシチェイの言うようなものじゃない。だから私は絶対に誰も憎まない。
激しい苦痛に耐える覚悟はできているか？
不要です。ことをなすための苦痛は必然ですから。
タルラはいろんなことを忘れて諦めて自分を許しながら前へ進むべきよ。
私たちの行いは良い結果をもたらす。そう信じてる。それはこの大地に生きる全てのものにふさわしい未来だ。見ていてくれ、アリーナ。
彼女と共に歩んでみよう、父さん。
ロドス、私は進軍する。
あなたは越えなければならない壁なんだ。
うるさい。よくそんな白々しいセリフ吐けるわね。
すまないパトリオット。アーミヤさん。
私が殺す。アーミヤが嫌なら私が殺す。
私たちには逃れることのできない過去がある。私は君たちの敵なのか。己と戦え。タルラ。
分裂の剣、立つるにあたりて、すなわち立つ。これ以上この大地の人々を傷つけさせはしません。
Learn a Terra fact over a bottle of cysteine. Number 3. How does it feel to become a Sancta? You'll get your very own luminescent halo and wings. Some Sancta are quite keen on using these unique glowing name cards to conduct personality tests. There are those whose halo has parts that resemble antennas. Does that mean they have a robot-like personality? There's no need to worry about your wings getting in the way during bedtime. Just lie down as usual and they'll simply go through the mattress or sofa. For they do not occupy any physical space. It sounds far better than a tail already. But a glowing halo poses a serious problem. You're not a born Sancta. They would be used to ever-glowing nightlights even before acquiring their halo. Speaking of which, exactly when does the Sancta acquire their halo? Answer: when they speak their first word. The initiation of language acquisition means that the Sancta has met the basic requirements needed for communing with others. The empathy that comes with the halo is a wondrous ability which helps the Sancta understand each other. But empathy isn't the answer to everything. For example, if you're out of toilet paper, people won't know that. They'll only feel that there's someone in the toilet who's rather troubled. What does it mean to be a Sancta? Is it the thrill of guns blazing, a passion for desserts and sweets, or the freedom to determine one's lifestyle? So, what type of Sancta do you wish to be? Subscribe to my channel. More secrets of Terra await. Learn a Terra fact over a bottle of Sisti milk. Number 4. Major festivals across Terra. Different countries of Terra follow their own calendars, so New Year's might fall on different days depending on where you are. But for most, it is the ultimate out with the old, in with the new moment of the year. From Ursus to Columbia, Bolivar to Victoria, it's all about gathering with family and friends to share fine food and wine and exchange the warmest wishes. In Laterano, everyone celebrates Christmas at the end of each year. To honor the legendary messenger in red, the Sancta prepare endless desserts and drinks, partying for at least 2 months. Yanese people mark the year with specific dates based on crop growth cycles. On these days, families hold banquets to show gratitude to the land mother. The Samifjord value their bond with the grounds they walk upon. They regularly perform ceremonies to connect with their ancestral spirits. These rituals stretch over weeks, and people will lay out huge spreads in the snowfield. They're more than just ceremonies, they're also times for revelry. For the Litanians, art is everything. Alongside the annual Das Kaiser Innensfest, their citywide music concert is a highlight of the year. On this day, feasts and performances fill the largest music plazas in every region. Of course, we can't forget the grand final of the Kazimierz Major, the wild Carnivale of Siracusa, Maui Zotia, chief election gathering of Akawala, in the tropical land of Sargon, and the Saintess coronation ceremony in Ure. These festivals across Terra are a moment to lose ourselves in celebration, and a well-deserved reward for everyone who gives their all in life. Subscribe to my channel. More secrets of Terra await.
すごい壮大な景色。
明日の太陽は拝めそうにないね。
変装なら俺に任せとけ。
オッケーカ
次は誰だ。大暴れしてやろうぜ。
ラブ&ピース。さあショータイムよ。掘り出し物商品グレードゼロもいいので。
落ち着いて食べませんか。
本当に運がいいね。
ロドスアイランド製薬は医薬品の研究開発を行う企業で、その名の由来でもあるロドスアイランドという陸上艦に本部を置いてるの。これまでにこの船はテラ各地のさまざまな国や地域を巡ってきたんだよ。ロドス本艦は優に2000名のオペレーターが暮らせるほどの大きさで、本艦所属のみんなにはそれぞれ宿舎が割り当てられてるんだ。ここはみんなの日々の生活の始まりであり終わり、実質的なお家ってところかな。
厳しい訓練もオペレーターの成長には欠かせない。予備オペレーターたちは皆さまざまな場面で起こりうる武力衝突、物資の護送任務、救助活動についてこの複合型訓練場で十分な実践訓練を積む。そうしてやっと一人前の外勤オペレーターとして現場に出ることができるんだ。オペレーターは各々のスキルに応じて戦場で異なる役割を担うことになるが、ロドスは各オペレーターに装備面で十分なサポートを提供できる体制を整えている。これらの装備は全てロドスが自社で開発しているものだ。紛争を好む者はいないが、ロドスの理想を実践するために必要な自衛の手段と言えるだろう。
ロドスにはいくつも食堂があって、いつでもオペレーターや患者さんに栄養豊富で美味しい食事を提供してるの。もちろん全て無料で、後方支援オペレーターたちの頑張りによって食堂への安定した物資供給が保たれてるんだよ。普通のことだって思うかもしれないけど、実際は苦労の絶えない仕事なんだ。仕事の後のリラックス時間はとっても大事だから、ロドスでは生活エリアに一息つける場所を用意してるの。購買部でお気に入りのおやつを買ったり、マルチメディア室で体験型のゲームをプレイしてみるのもいいと思う。でもみんなヨーヨー庭園で静かな時間を過ごすのがめっぽう好きみたい。
医療部はロドスの中核を担う部門です。理論の研究と実際の治療が私たちの最も重要な役目となっています。ロドスにはオリパシー患者の収容と治療のため十分なスペースが確保されており、専門性の高い医療オペレーターと最先端の医療機器が備えられています。種族や出身を問わず、ロドスは助けを求める患者を拒みはしません。ロドスは原点たる使命を忘れたことはありません。我々はいつまでも一つ一つの命を救い上げることに力を尽くしていく所存です。
エンジニア部は この船の目に見えない支柱だ。これほどのデカ物を大地で航行させるには当然高度で複雑な動力システムを管理するものが必要になる。またその他の設備の整備や新しい装備の研究開発もエンジニア部の仕事だ。
今日に至りロドスアイランドという名前が持つ意義は、一隻の船、一製薬会社の枠を大きく超えるものとなりました。一つの信念が多くの人々を結びつけた今、どのような苦難に直面しようとも、私たちには常に仲間がいるのです。たとえ体が壊れようと、ロドスアイランドは進み続けるでしょう。